If you're ambitious, but somehow you still can't start. If your dreams are big, but your actions stay small. If every night you promise yourself, "Tomorrow I'll change," then this video is for you. What I'm about to share may finally explain why you've been stuck and how to break free quietly, simply, and permanently. Stay with me. You may discover something about yourself you've never noticed before. Let me ask you this. How many times have you imagined a better life? A healthier, more focused, more powerful version of yourself? You see that future clearly, but when morning comes, you delay. You check your phone, you scroll, you watch videos about being productive instead of being productive, and at night, guilt slowly eats you alive. You're not broken, you're not lost, but you are trapped in something deeper than laziness. To understand that, let me tell you a story. It comes from a small rural town surrounded by endless fields. There lived a young man named Ethan, 25 years old, strong, healthy, full of dreams. He told everyone, "One day, I'll have the best farm in this town. My field will shine golden. People will come to me for advice." Everyone admired him, but there was one problem. Ethan was lazy. When the sun rose, other men went to work. Ethan stayed in bed. When others sweated under the heat, he sat in the shade, talking about success. One evening, Ethan's uncle, Uncle Ray, a wise old farmer, visited him. He looked at Ethan's empty field. The soil was rich, but nothing grew. He asked, "Ethan, why is your land empty? You talk about golden crops, but I see only dry ground." Ethan laughed and said, "Don't worry, Uncle. I'll start tomorrow." Uncle Ray had heard tomorrow too many times. So he pulled 2 small seeds from his pocket. "These are special seeds," he said. "One is the ambition seed. If you plant it and care for it, it will bring fruit and wealth. The other is the laziness seed. If you plant it, it will grow fast and spread weeds across your whole field." Then he added, "Your future depends on which seed you water." Ethan looked at the 2 seeds. In his mind, he chose ambition. But when morning came, he delayed again. He said, "I'll plant it tomorrow." Days passed, and out of boredom, he planted both seeds, but he cared for none. Weeks later, he walked to the field and froze in shock. The laziness seed had grown wild, thick weeds spreading everywhere. The ambition seed was tiny, weak, almost dying from neglect. Uncle Ray returned and said, "This is your life, Ethan. Ambition is a small seed. It grows only when you work. Laziness grows on its own, and it destroys everything." That's when Ethan finally understood. Ambition is a seed. Laziness is a weed. One needs daily effort. The other grows even when you do nothing. Most ambitious people secretly believe they still have time. But weeds don't wait. If you don't take control, laziness will shape your whole future. So let me show you how to stop this for real. You think you're lazy, but you're actually stuck in inertia. Newton's first law says, "Objects at rest stay at rest. Objects in motion stay in motion." Starting is the hardest part. Once you break inertia, the work becomes easier. Your goals don't die because you're weak. They die because they never receive a beginning. So let's break the beginning open with 5 simple steps. Step 1. Make the first step ridiculously small. Not work out for an hour. Just put on your shoes. Not write a chapter. Just write 1 sentence. Not change your life. Just take the smallest possible action. Small steps create momentum. Momentum builds discipline, and discipline builds the life you want. Start small. Repeat until it becomes unstoppable. Step 2. Use the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself, "I only need to do this for 5 minutes." Set a timer. Start. After 5 minutes, you may stop, but you probably won't. Because starting is the hard part. Once you begin, your brain naturally wants to finish what it started. Just 5 minutes, every time. Step 3. Break your dopamine addiction. Every time you scroll, binge, or chase stimulation, you feed the laziness weed. Cheap dopamine kills your ability to focus. Try a 24-hour dopamine reset. No social media, no junk content, no background noise. After that, never reward yourself before your real work. Reward comes after. Pleasure follows productivity. And listen carefully. If you don't fix your dopamine system, no productivity hack in the world will save you. This is the turning point. Stay with me. This matters. Step 4. Make bad habits harder and good habits easier. Add friction to scrolling. Remove the apps. Add friction to junk food. Don't buy it. Remove friction for good habits. Lay out your clothes. Keep books where you can see them. Keep your workspace ready. Humans follow the path of least resistance. Build an environment where the right path is the easiest one. Step 5. Track progress, not perfection. You don't need to be perfect. You only need to be consistent. Each night, write down 3 small wins. I studied 5 minutes. I cleaned my desk. I said no to scrolling. Small wins compound. They build confidence. Confidence becomes identity. Identity becomes destiny. Maybe you're thinking, I tried before, nothing worked. That's because you tried to change too much at once. Pick one step. Just one. Do it for a week. Then add another. Or maybe you feel you don't have time. But you do. You're just giving your time to the wrong things. And if you fear failure, remember, failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is the path to success. Everyone you admire has failed more times than you've tried. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're simply stuck in patterns you didn't choose. But patterns can be changed. Fields can be cleared. Seeds can be watered.
Like Ethan, you carry 2 seeds inside you, ambition and laziness. What grows is what you feed, not tomorrow, today.
So right now, pick one tiny action. Put on your shoes, open your document, clean a small corner of your desk. Do something in the next 30 seconds. Because your life begins to change the moment you begin. I believe in you. Now, go prove it to yourself. If this message helped you today, stay with me on this journey. Subscribe for more simple truths that can change your life. And before we finish, let me confess something about this video. When I tried to start making it, I didn't start. I avoided it. I picked up my phone, put it down, walked around, opened the fridge for absolutely no reason, the usual stuff. But then I used the same tiny steps I shared with you. I put my phone far, far away, focused for 5 minutes, and boom, the video was suddenly done. And now, I'm uploading it straight to YouTube. So trust me, if I can beat my laziness today, you can beat yours too.